What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another Vikings franchise gameplay, and welcome back to the Vikings franchise series here on the channel. Go ahead, drop a like for the video, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any more franchise updates, and go ahead, drop a comment down below on this video because it's playoff season, man. It's playoff season. We're into the playoffs with our Minnesota Vikings. We finished up the 2019 regular season with a record of 14-2, getting ready to match up with the Green Bay Packers, our rival Green Bay Packers, in the playoffs in the wild card round. I gotta admit, I was not expecting to be playing wild card weekend. We did end up finishing as the number 2 seed in the NFC, but I guess I didn't know that the playoff stuff had changed around this year because last year was the number 1 and number 2 seed, and both ended up getting the first round bye. But it's all good, man. It's all right. I'll work with what I got. I'll go ahead and fight my way through wild card weekend even if I have to, I guess. But it's just good to know that moving forward. Anyways, man, the number 1 seed who did end up getting the bye though is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They ended up finishing out the season with the undefeated record. They're going into the playoffs undefeated. Like, this is crazy. Tom Brady's doing it again. Um, we're gonna try to have to do our best to try to somehow disrail that next time if we end up matching up with the Buccaneers. If things go as I'm thinking they are, it's going to be me and that Buccaneers guy in the NFC Championship game. So we'll just see. We'll just see what we can do there. But anyways, our Vikings are getting ready to match up against the Packers. Packers are a familiar team that like we played them twice this year. I think the first time we played them actually was a sim win in our favor. The second time we played them, we actually played that game and we did pretty good against them. I mean, our offense was moving the ball decently well. Daniil Hunter, I think, got a sack or two that game. I don't remember if I had him lit up. I can't remember. But I think it was more Tajay Sharp. Like, Tajay Sharp was like our go-to guy on offense. So we're going to try to lean on him a little bit more to see what he can do for us. And our defense is our defense, man. Like, I love this Vikings defense with Daniil Hunter, Eric Kendricks, Harrison Smith, and Holton Hill. Like, if I can get Holton Hill upgraded, man, shoot, watch out. But anyways, 1st and 10, our Vikings offense is on the field. Kirk Cousins is going to drop back and connect with Kyle Rudolph on a nice little out route to start the game. Come back on 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. We're getting Dalvin Cook involved. Dalvin Cook's able to make a man miss and gets down to the 22-yard line. Great start to the offense. 2 plays drive, and we're already threatening red zone. On 1st and 10 from there, we're going to take a drag route late across the middle to the right side of the field to Justin Jefferson. And who is that? We try to go to Tajay Sharp right there in the corner in the end zone. Kirk Cousins is lucky that one was not intercepted. 3rd and 7, we end up checking it down to Kyle Rudolph, see if he can make a man miss, and we end up settling for a field goal on our opening drive. Definitely unexpected, especially with how that drive started. I mean, 2 plays and we were already threatening the red zone, and we just weren't able to piece anything together there. Probably should have ran the ball a little bit more and might have gotten into the end zone. But anyways, 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line. Aaron Rodgers on the field, and Eric Kendricks is just a step behind, and Adrian Amos ends up, or no, Devontae Adams, I think it was, snuck behind him and was able to pick up first down. Aaron Jones shoving off a couple of Vikings defenders, fighting his way down for a gain of a yard, 9 yards, but ends up getting called back for a loss of a yard on a 1st and 11 because of a holding call. 2nd and 2, Aaron Rodgers going to drop back and throw, ends up connecting with one of his receivers underneath for another first down. Or this time, Aaron Rodgers is under pressure, throws this ball away, and he's still in the pocket there. So we'll go ahead and take that loss of down. Go ahead, back him up also. 2nd and 24, they're going to hand the ball off to Aaron Jones, and he's able to pick up a little decent amount of yards, I guess. Trying to take a deep shot for this first down on 3rd and 8, and Aaron Rodgers is almost intercepted. Just was unable to click on there and make anything happen. End up bringing up a punt on 4th and 18. Kick catching interference there on the Packers, and we'll go ahead accept that penalty. Our offense's next drive out here, we're going to try to put together a little bit of better of a drive. Kind of flamed out on that first drive, getting down to the end zone, red zone so fast. So we're oh my gosh, beautiful Jurdo there by Justin Jefferson on the jet sweep. Gets a nice gain across the 50 to the 43-yard line. Kirk Cousins is going to drop back to throw, connecting with Adam Thielen, and Adam Thielen is going to take it 43 yards into the end zone for the Vikings' first touchdown. This drive, however, we scored really quick, and yeah, I like how that one got pieced together. It was a 3-4 play drive, and we went into the end zone. So we're scoring quick. This is what we're really known for. We got to get back to moving the ball through the air a lot. Also, I mean, this Vikings team, we have the quick strike, quick capability. We've seen what Adam Thielen can do when we get his X factor going. So we got to start looking his way also. 2nd and 1, Aaron Rodgers is going to throw to the flats. Ends up catching the receiver, caught the ball, but he didn't go anywhere. Brings up a 3rd and 1 from the 33-yard line. Aaron Rodgers under center, going to drop back to throw, and he's sacked by Zettel. Yeah, Zettel was able to get free and get Aaron Rodgers. Not a name that we've called that much a lot this season. We mainly rely on Danielle Hunter, but hey, watch out for Zettel. Zettel can come through. Zettel can come through and make some mess some things up also. 1st and 10, Vikings next possession. Dalvin Cook's able to outrun a defender and get the edge. He's off and running, breaks the tackle, and steps out of bounds at the 49-yard line. Getting a heavy dose of Dalvin Cook through the air and through the ground also. 1st and 10, we're going to connect with Tajay Sharp across the 50 to the 32-yard line. 10 seconds left in this first quarter. Vikings in position to score, put up more points. We're going to take a deep shot, and beautiful dot on the sideline thrown by Kirk Cousins ends up finding Adam Thielen out of bounds right at the 8-yard line, and Thielen made a beautiful toe tap and catch. 1st and goal, we're going to hand the ball off to Dalvin Cook, and he's able to juke off of his lineman, and then gets brought down after a 3-yard gain. We're going to run hurry up hurry up from the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal. We're going to audible down to a run play. See what we do here. It's an RPO run. We try to throw the RPO. Tajay Sharp. That's a fumble, and it's picked up by the Packers. Like I don't know what I was doing there. Got cute. Should have just ran the ball. Like just why are you trying to get cute and throw the ball into the end zone from the 5-yard line? Come on, Pete Carroll. Anyway, 2nd and 10, the run stopped up for a gain of nothing from the 8-yard line. 3rd and 10, Aaron Rodgers under pressure again, try to set up the screen. I guess he threw it a little bit too early, but I mean, in his defense, he had to throw it early, or otherwise it was probably going to be a safety. And it's another Packers punt. So our defense has just bailed us out. Kirk Cousins, you need to do better on that. Coach, you need to do better on that play calling right there, because I mean, you got inside the 10-yard line, you got to the 5, and you were still throwing the ball. Come on now, you still had 2 other downs. Anyways, Dalvin Cook gets the ball out of the in the flats, and he jukes it like crazy. Probably didn't have to get that sticky, but hey, he went off, and I couldn't control him. And what should have been a one-play touchdown, he ends up getting down to the 8-yard line. Anyway, 2nd and 5, jet sweep finally works with Justin Jefferson. And he's able to make a man miss and get into that end zone for another Vikings touchdown. 17-0 lead over these Packers. I mean, it should be technically 24, but coaching. Anyways, 1st and 10. Packers going to hand the ball off to Jones, and Jones is able to get 3 yards. 2nd and 7, they hand the ball off to him again, gets him to a 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4, play action. Aaron Rodgers rolling out, looking for someone to throw the ball to. Has a man open on the sideline. Who's that? Mercedes Lewis. And Mercedes Lewis makes an amazing catch on that sideline and fights forward for a little bit extra yards. 1st and 10 from the 38. Guidon mixes play in the hole, stops Aaron Jones for a gain of 2 yards. 2nd and 8. In the pocket, Aaron Rodgers dancing around, ends up connecting with Devin Funchess in traffic. Beautiful throw there. Now, Aaron Rodgers has his X Factor activated, but his X Factor is not jukebox or whatever that quarterback lead shit is, or Big Truz. Like, come on now, he's gambling. That ain't a gamble you want to take with Aaron Rodgers. He'll get knocked out this game quickly, especially with these Minnesota Vikings. And that's not what you need in playoffs. This drive, however, ends up stopping on a 4th and 7 from the 18-yard line. Bring on Crosby. He knocks the field goal in, no problem. Packers have their first points up on the board. Now, what I will say about Aaron Rodgers is X Factor, though. I feel like it's actually worth something now in Madden 21 because I have a lot of problems still like with clicking on, like it's the timing is off or whatever. And I mean, like Madden in general, it has a habit of switching you to the wrong player a lot. I just feel like it happens a lot more now in this Madden. So Gambler is actually an ability that's of use, not like it was last year's. But anyways, first and 10 from the nine, now the 9 yard. I guess it's down to the 9 yard line. 40 seconds left. I mean, you would think that we probably just didn't have enough time to score, but like I said, the quick strike ability of this offense, when we get guys like Justin Jefferson, Adam Thielen, Tajay Sharp, and Dalvin Cook in the game, and get them the ball, like we can get down to the red zone and the end zone quickly. Left 36 seconds left on the clock for the Packers and Aaron Rodgers. We know Aaron Rodgers can do his own thing too. Aaron Rodgers no slouch to late game situations, getting you into that field goal range or even getting you a touchdown. So we gotta make sure our defense is locking up right here. First and 10. He ends up connecting with Valdez-Scantling across the 50 to the 36-yard line, already threatening field goal range. They're going to hand the ball off to Aaron Jones, and Harrison Smith's able to come up and make the stop. Losing 2 yards, bringing up a 2nd and 12. Across the middle, Rodgers connects with Funches. Eric Kendricks just bad users there. And he's able to get a gain down to the 25-yard line. Calls hurry up for whatever reason. I don't know why he did that. Luckily, he had that one timeout. And with 3 seconds left, they're going to call on Crosby again. He's able to get them 3 more points right before halftime. So, I mean, it sucks that I gave up points because I honestly really didn't want to give up any points to him. But it's difficult to stop Aaron Rodgers, especially with the situation like I just described, clicking on. Like, yeah. Anyways, starting out the second half, Packers get the ball. Almost lost the ball in that kickoff return. He took a huge shot. Oh my gosh! And speaking of taking a shot, Zettel was out here hitting, trying to take. Who was that? Freaking punches his head off. 2nd and 13. Rodgers is rolling out to his right, ends up connecting with Valdez-Scantling on a corner route. Gets him to the 46-yard line. 1st and 10. Aaron Rodgers hands it off to Jones. And Jones is able to fight for a gain of 7 to the 40-yard line. Rodgers drops back to throw. Is that Mercedes Lewis again on an out route? And they're down to the 32-yard line. Packers are driving right now. If they're able to put something together, I mean, makes it a 2-score game and would be something a little decent if they're able to get into the end zone. Anyways, from the 24-yard line, 2nd and 2, Aaron Rodgers is going to go down to a sack. Daniil Hunter getting free, bringing Aaron Rodgers down and taking him out of the zone. 3rd and 13, they hand the ball off to Jones, and he ends up getting tackled by, I think that was Wilson, and it brings up another Packers field goal. This time, Crosby's right off the crossbar. No good. Oh, man. Crosby was perfect before, had those other two, only points for the Packers in the game with those other previous 2 field goals. 1st and 10, Dalvin Cook now has his X factor going, making people miss in the open field, gets the game down to the 29-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 29. Kirk Cousins drop back to throw, looking Adam Thielen's way, has him, and perfectly timed hit by that corner or a safety. I don't know who that is, but able to separate Adam Thielen from the ball. 2nd and 10. We're gonna go. Oh my God! To Justin Jefferson, JJ out on the drag, just getting jiggy in the open field, making 2 guys miss with that the little stop and go. And 1st and 10 from there. Dalvin Cook is into the end zone on a nice little Texas route, and these Vikings are just moving. I mean, look, come on now, it's playoff season, man. We're not playing. We're trying to get these games out the way quick, fast, and in a hurry. I got this. I'm not even going to try to do the math right now. I've got this huge lead. I know it's a 4-score lead basically against the Vikings, who've only been able to put together drives to get field goals. Our next possession, we might even have, well, depending on how long this one takes, we might have shoe clock on it. But if we end up getting them out the way quick right here on this 3rd and 9, yep, we're going to get them out. Oh, come on, Gidon. You got to get that interception. But yeah, like I said, if we got them out the way quick here, we might not have chew clock on right here. 4th and 9 brings up the punt. and Olabisi Johnson's out there back there to return. I still need to figure out someone else I'm gonna put back there. Initially, I was gonna put Justin Jefferson back there as the punt returner, but then Justin Jefferson like showed me that he's a hell of a receiver. So why the hell would I put him on punt return? Yeah, whatever. But anyway, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Dalvin Cook's off the right side on the run, and he's able to get a huge gain down to the 34-yard line. Kirk Cousins drops back to throw on 1st and 10, ends up connecting with Tajay Sharp around the 30-yard line. I think they're gonna mark it at the 31-yard line. 2nd and 7, Kirk Cousins drops back to throw again. Finds Adam Thielen down and out of bounds at the 7-yard line. 9 seconds left in the third quarter. Cousins looking to throw, looking for someone in the end zone, sees no one open, rolls out to the right, ends up throwing that ball away. Smart decision there by Kirk Cousins. There was nobody open. 2nd and goal, we end up trying to check it down to Dalvin Cook out of the backfield. 6-yard line, Kirk Cousins still looking for someone to throw. In the back of the end zone finds Kyle Rudolph, and he's able to toe tap in the back of the end zone for another Vikings touchdown. 38-6, 32-point lead. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I feel like at this point the game is pretty much in our hands. Got Harrison Smith out here blinking on defense. Yeah, it's pretty much a GG at this point in the game. Aaron Jones gets a decent gain of 8 yards off the right side or left side. Brings up a 2nd and 2, and he almost lost his head to Eric Kendricks. 3rd and 2. Oh my gosh, he would have fumbled that. Those 2 shots that he took, if I was able to actually time up that hit stick with a blinking Harrison Smith, good night. 1st and 10, Valdez Scantling across the middle. Harrison Smith just doesn't hit him at all. I was unable to click on the Harrison Smith to get the hit stick there. 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line. Rodgers rolling out to the right, and he's actually going to take off with this one. And okay, chill out, Anthony Barr. Anthony Barr tried to put Aaron Rodgers in an early retirement with an illegal hit on the sideline. 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line. Aaron Rodgers is going to run play action. And Kendricks, oh my gosh, he would have walked into the end zone if he was able to get 2 hands on that one. Played that bubble beautifully. Brings him to a 3rd and inches after Aaron Jones run, and into the inside the 5-yard line. The Packers' first time being down here. Maybe they won't know how to act. Aaron Rodgers drops back to throw, and nope. Aaron Rodgers says this looks familiar. Ends up finding Devin Funchess in the back of the end zone for the Packers' first touchdown of the day. Yeah, it's probably not going to do too much for his game, however. Oh my gosh, what would do something for his game is if Olabisi Johnson ended up fumbling there. From now on, I might just take those in the end zone because that one hurt. Lucky it wasn't a fumble. That's what Madden likes to do in this situation when one team's losing by so much. Anyway, 2nd and 10. Dalvin Cook tries to run off the right side, makes one man miss. However, unable to regain his legs and ends up losing a yard. Brings up a 3rd and 11, and Kirk Cousins almost throws the ball away. Brings on our punter for the first time today. Decent punt and even better coverage. Ends up stopping the return at the 43-yard line. Aaron Rodgers back on the field under pressure, and he's going to go down to Anthony Barr. Ends up being a sack fumble, but the Packers end up recovering the fumble, so it's a loss of 5 yards, bringing up the 2nd and 15. Aaron Rodgers drops back to throw again. Beautiful coverage there by Holton Hill, able to separate Valdez Scantling from the ball with a nice little push. 4th and 10 from the 42-yard line. Aaron Rodgers is going to drop back to throw, and he throws it into triple coverage, and Harrison Smith is just unable to come away with the interception. However, I mean, it does, I guess you could say it's better off that we start from the 42 from where the ball was at that 4th down. But, I mean, it's the 4th quarter. Like you see, I got shoe clock on. I'll just honestly want just stats right now. That's all I'm really going for at this point. 5 seconds trickling down. You see, trying to get just these highlight plays like Dalvin Cook. But that's how it's going to end. And our Vikings are advancing on to the divisional round in these playoffs, man. Like, come on now. It's playoff season. Go ahead, drop a like on the video if you enjoyed. Like I said, subscribe for more Vikings franchise gameplays, more playoff gameplays. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Leave a comment down below. Later.
That'll do it for Lewis and all our hard-working crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter @EA Madden NFL. It's a win.